All right, hey you guys. I'm gonna try to keep this short, but I wanted to show you something that I caught on my thermal camera on the 7th. It was during the daytime. I'm not sure. I have to look at the metadata and see what time of day it was. I want to say it was um maybe around 3 or 4 o'clock or something. It was before it was dark. I do remember that. It was just a couple of days ago. So let me show y'all this. This video is supposed to be private, and it just popped up and showed me. Okay, let me see. All right, let me see. Oh, well, might have some people watching it. All right. So let me get over here and mash play. And okay. What do I got it on? See what the speed is. No, we're going to put it slow down to 2. So that is going to make it, longer, but it needs to be slowed down because, like I said, I'm filming out the window of a car. And so I'm not going to show the whole trip down the road. I'm just going to start. I think it says 1 minute and 2 seconds or something is left on this clip, and then it's right at the end of the clip when the creature appears, and I try to stop and get a better shot, and we watch each other for a while before it climbs the tree. So if it gets too annoying, but I need to look at it anyway. I need to review it so y'all can review it with me. Okay, so let me get back over here. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I see it's going. Hopefully, it's showing up on y'all's screen because I'm actually over here on my actual screen. I'm not in the dashboard for the live stream. And so this is out of the passenger window of my car. And this is the same place that I've caught the other thermals, the really good thermals of the one where he's putting the vines over his head and they chase my car. It's the same area, just a little bit further down the road. But the whole road is only a half a mile long. So we're not talking about a great far down the road. It's like literally 25 feet from that spot where that began at. I don't know. So let's see. I'm going to try to keep the. I think I have this on the right settings. So if we get the best quality at 1080p, I don't remember if I click the live stream to be 1080p or not. I should have. But these woods are extremely thick. We don't have much of a winter down here, and we sure hadn't had one this year. So it nothing really died too much. I hope I hope that this is the right. I know it is the right video. I hope I don't have any extra videos in this queue that's going to throw me off and make me look crazy. But if y'all just hang tight, it's going to get there. I just figured that it needed to show more than just the few brief seconds of the actual interaction. I can save that for a short or something. But and like I said, I haven't got a chance to watch it thoroughly and make sure there's no other creatures in here. I thought I saw one at the beginning. That's a couple of clips before these 2 clips here that I'm going to show now. I haven't went back and reviewed that yet though, and I haven't had time. And there's a lot of palmettos blocking the road, and they're excellent coverage for anything that wants to hide behind them. And they kind of obstruct my view on this day too. You see how close it is getting, and it's on black light. See, it's got 23, but I got it on 1/5 of the speed, so it's way longer than actually 23 seconds left. I can skip over a little bit of it if you want me to. So let's do that because I don't want y'all to get impatient and leave. So there was something hot right there. Right there. Is that the thing that I caught that I stopped? Let's see if this is where I stop and try to back up and see what it was. I think it is. Because I stopped the car when I saw it. Luckily I happened to have um, my my vision because I'm having to glance where I'm going and back and forth at the camera that's pointing out the window. And that's how I miss stuff a lot. And so it's important for me to go back and review it because I don't want to wreck into the ditch or run over somebody walking down the road or whatever. Okay, so that was the end of that one. So let's go. Is it going to automatically go to the next one? It's in a queue, right? Up next. So this one is up next. Okay. It was supposed to do it automatically, I guess. I don't know why it didn't do it. It usually does. So now I'm backing up. And so obviously this is something larger than a squirrel or something. And I've never really noticed a squirrel trying to watch me from behind a tree, trying to peek at me and stuff. That's not common squirrel behavior, I don't guess. Sometimes I wonder though. Sometimes I wonder. But that's far back too. Now, with my naked eyes, I could not see anything because that's just foliage, foliage, foliage. I don't know how the thermal was able to pick up this heat signature through all the foliage and vines. Like literally, vines are so thick, it's like a wall right there. But the thermal can see through it. I couldn't see anything. When you see the that I'm not even pointing the camera at the creature anymore is because I'm not paying attention to the camera and I'm trying to see him with my eyes. And then I realize that I'm losing the shot, so I keep going back to him. But he's a good distance back there. I can see the tree, like parts of the tree, higher up over the all the foliage and the palmettos and stuff. And so I just kept driving, it easing forwards a few feet, easing backwards a few feet, trying to see through there with my naked eyes and the little openings that I could find. Couldn't see it. I think at some point you're going to be able to see that he has his arm around the tree and he's obstructing most of his body with uh, the tree and and vines and stuff there. That's all right there. What do you call it? Brush. I'm wondering if I have this on full screen. Let me see. There. See, I can do this. I don't want to lose the thing. If I click on a part of it, it only shows like the top half of the screen, and I don't want to risk missing the whole shot. But now y'all can see that he's far back there, and I kept trying to look over and underneath that bent over tree, tilting my head and leaning up, driving forwards and backwards, trying to see around it. It was just too thick. But I really wanted to show this to y'all, and the reason I think it's such a good shot is because he climbs the tree in a minute, and I want y'all to see how fast. Like I was certain that I was filming a Bigfoot, and he was peeking around the tree at me um, until he climbs the tree, and he climbs the tree so fast that I started wondering if this could be some other kind of normal animal that we know about. Like I don't know if there's or a lot maybe that we don't know about, but it's like a super squirrel or something that would. I couldn't reconcile why it would look so big um, on the camera, but still climb with all the appearance of a squirrel. I hope y'all ain't able to hear the audio from that video. I really hope y'all aren't. I clicked on do not share audio for this tab, but I hear something. Let me see if it's playing. Oh, hell. If y'all been listening to that terrible noise of that video, I'm sorry. I clicked don't share the audio. But, yeah, I was like, I don't know now. Maybe it wasn't what I thought it was. And so I zoomed in, and, yeah, it is what I thought it was. It's an upright creature, humanoid shape, and it climbs that tree just as fast as a squirrel would climb a tree if it was running from a dog. I want to zoom in some, see if it blocks, if it takes the Bigfoot off the screen. Then I'll. There it goes. I'm sorry if that fan was being loud. I got a fan blowing on me, and I was holding the microphone away from my mouth, so I stuck my arm stretched out, and it was it had the microphone right there in front of the fan. It probably sounded like a hurricane to y'all. We'll see. I'm gonna let it back out too. I'm gonna zoom back out so it doesn't miss him climbing the tree if it hadn't already. Okay, no, he's still down at the bottom. That was a good shot right there. It shows that it was a humanoid, like I thought. I'd like to see it zoomed in. I'll rewind it and do it again in a second. Oh, climb the tree, climb the tree. Did you see that? Now imagine if it was 5 times faster than that, because I got it on point 2. I think that's Let's try it for five times. All right, now let's see. Let me blow it up. Pull it back here, here. I'm trying to figure out how far back I want to go. All right, let's let it go from there. All right, now I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna let it play at regular speed so y'all can see how fast it goes up this tree. All right, let's see. Let's pull it back to here. Stop, 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 stop. Come on back a little bit further. Oh, that's too far. Oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna do it at regular speed so it won't matter. It'll be over before you know it. So I would say he went from probably ground level to about 10, 12, maybe 10 feet into the maybe where the first limb is, the first branches of that tree is. There he goes. Where did he go? Oh, he went somewhere else. As he come up here, I think he come up to the road, and that's why I leave. I just realized that. I think he jumped up there behind that palmetto. Is that where he went, or did he leave? It'd be interesting to find out because I rarely remember any of my encounters until I find them again on video. And I'm like, when the hell did this happen? Yeah, it looks like he might be behind that palmetto right there. I haven't watched it in the review. All right, let me slow back down because I want to. Oh, shit. Sorry. Let me go back and find it. Stop it. I didn't mean to cuss. I apologize. I accidentally did something I didn't want to do. Stop. Okay, it's on the screen. I want to slow it down because there's not much distance left on this road right here before we get to the end of it, the tree line. But I haven't watched it at all. I just picked out the two clips that contain the footage, and I tried to get them to a good point in the video, and I let them roll. That's it. All right. So let me go over here. Stop sharing. Let me just close this whole thing right here. There's me. I don't need to see me. All right. Well, if anybody happened to catch this, I don't know. I didn't even have the chat open because I selected unlisted live stream. Then I was going to go back and publish it later after I made sure the sound and everything was okay. I guess I don't get to do that now, but anyway, thank you for joining me. If you did join me, if you watch it later, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Maybe share it with somebody that you think would like to see some cool Bigfoot footage. Recommend my channel to them. It would help me out if I could get monetized. And I think a lot of people would be interested to know that my footage exists. So if you don't mind, please share. And y'all have a good day.